What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Hookthemfish. And today I want to talk about my top 5 favorite bass fishing baits for the summertime. To start it off, a lot of people throw this bait, and that is the top water frog. This is a Booyah pop and pad crasher in like a yellow bullfrog kind of color. I really like using this bait because you can fish it in a lot of ponds around me or a lot of lakes. There's a lot of mats, and that's a good way to get on a good topwater good topwater bite when you're fishing those heavy cover mats. That's one way to catch the fish. I like throwing it on a heavy action rod. So this is a Shimano cellulose worm and jig rod. Shimano cellulose worm and jig rod. It is 7.2 medium heavy. I like throwing this on heavy braid. This is 50-pound braid. I like the heavy braid just in case I get somewhere to where there's real thick cover. I'll have it just in case. But like I said, 50-pound braid, 7:1 gear ratio. This is a Lew's carbon fire speed spool. I tried this reel out about maybe 3-4 months ago, and ever since then I absolutely love it. But that is the first summer setup. Alright, number 2 is a Texas rigged Senko. Actually, this is a Yum Dinger, but I normally stick to 3 main Senkos. It's a Pro Shop Sticko, Yum Dinger, or a Gary Yamamoto Senko. And the Yum Dinger is great for Texas rig, wacky rig, Nico rig, anything like that. But I like throwing this on another heavy action rod. I use 12-pound test. Sometimes I'll go up to 15, but normally I just stick at 12. This is an Garcia 7.2 heavy stick with a Lew's Tournament MG speed spool. Like I said, I don't use braid for my Senkos. I keep it at 12-pound test. I mean, it does stretch a little bit, but it doesn't really affect me. But that is number 2 on my list. All right, so setup number 3 is a square bill. This is a Strike King 1.5 bluegill / perch kind of color square bill here. I like throwing a square bill on 12 to 15-pound test. Now this is 12-pound monofilament, but fluorocarbon will work as well. Never use braid because braid floats and these dive. This is, like I said, a 1.5 square bill, 6.6 medium power St. Croix trumpet rod. I like to feel the bites, so you have that bend in the rod, so you can feel the bites. It's a 6:4 gear ratio. This is a cheaper Lew's speed spool. I actually bought this at Walmart. It was $50 to $60, I'm pretty sure. Not the $100 one. It's made out of a little bit cheaper like plastic, but still it works great, and it's one of my favorite reels. I actually need to get a cranking reel for this rod. I'm probably going to be getting another Lew's Tournament MG, but we'll see how that goes. But that is setup 3, a square bill. I really like throwing this square bill along, in ponds. The fish go deeper during the day because it gets really hot, so you can throw a square bill in that deeper part and they'll come up and get it. I've had really good luck on that, as you've seen in the golf course ponds. Cranking it around rocks, laydowns, brush piles, trees, branches in the water, anything like that. It will deflect off because of that bill in the front, and you'll definitely get yourself some bites. So number 3 on my list is a square bill. Number 4 kind of goes with number 2, but I just wanted to put this in here. Number 4 is a wacky rig. This is a this is a Bass Pro Shop Sticko on here. That is one of my favorite baits to use for wacky rigs. I actually don't have a wacky tool. That's the first thing I need to get when the next time I go to Bass Pro Shops or Walmart or wherever. But wacky rig, 12-pound test again. I like throwing wacky rigs along the bank. Basically anywhere I would throw a frog that isn't overflowed with grass. Like if there's grass and openings, I will throw the wacky rig in there. I'm not worried about getting hung up in the weeds, but still, it's a great bait to use like in open water, along the bank, like I said, along trees, laydowns, anything like that. You don't really get hung up. They have weedless wacky hooks that you can use. I have them. They're made by VMC. But like I said, 12-pound test again. That's normally what I use. I don't normally go heavier than that unless I'm fishing, like super heavy cover or whatever. But this is another 6.6 medium power St. Croix trumpet rod. As you saw this in my arsenal, nothing's basically changed yet. I'm looking and getting a couple new rods. But this is a 6:2 gear ratio Lew's speed spool spinning reel. This is a great rod to fish wacky rig. It's a great rod that as you guys see me in the rivers and stuff fish with. But it's a great rod, all-around finesse rod, and that's number 4 on my list, wacky rig. Finally, number 5 is the Nico rig. Now, when bites get tough, the Nico rig can definitely help you out and catch you some fish. They're actually making new, from VMC, they're making new wacky hooks, or wacky hook. They're making new Nico hooks and Nico weights. You really don't need that. I mean, a wacky hook and a nail will be perfectly fine. That's how I get my bites. But this is 8-pound test. I really like to keep this finesse. This is 8-pound test with the same 6.6, but this is a light power St. Croix trumfin rod. I like to really feel the bites and feel the bait moving on the bottom. This is a Mitchell 308 Pro 5 to 8 gear ratio. Another great spinning reel if you're looking to finesse fish. These rods are one of my favorites. As you see, I have 3 of them, and I just absolutely love them. But the Nico rig is definitely a great bait to fish if bites get tough, or if you just want to try, something new and finesse. That's what I did a couple weeks ago, and definitely love this bait. You can Nico rig the centipedes, trick worms, finesse worms, anything like that. Just put the nail weight in there and put the hook towards the top. As you see there, just a great bait for the summertime. That's number 5 on my list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed making it. Comment below what your guys' top 5 favorite bass fishing baits are for the summertime. Check the description for the giveaway winner if you guys want to see that, if you haven't seen it on Instagram yet. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. More videos coming. We're almost at 900 subs, so I cannot thank you guys enough. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.